The Education Academy welcomes all IT job seekers from distinctive places to 5-day online crash course on Python for placements. This Education Academy designed special program to train knowledgeable soldiers in the field of Python to grab the employment opportunity around the globe. It is well known that computer science students have better employment opportunities, but lack of essential knowledge and hands-on training unable to crack the interviews. To fill the gap between industry and knowledge of students, Madhu Educational Academy designed 5-day crash course on Python for placements with an intention to provide an in-depth concepts in the field of Python in order to crack interviews in any organization with a positive attitude. About myself, this is Sai Padmaja, BTech MBA. I am working as software test lead in US Global International Private Limited, and I am the coordinator for Madhu Educational Academy. Now, I introduce our today's resource person, Mr. Rajesh Prabhakar Kaila Garu. He has over 21 years of versatile experience in corporate, academic, and executive training, specializing in business analytics, market research, and business research across various industries, including IT, social media, sourcing, and procurement analytics, and special assignments. Committed to fostering analytical excellence and empowering individuals with practical skills for success in the dynamic landscape of data-driven decision making. Data science faculty expert in AI, machine learning, statistics, Python, R, MS Excel, SQL, NLP, forecasting, and deep learning with a strong background in corporate and academic environments. This is briefly about Rajesh Prabhakar Kaila Garu. Now I am handovering the session to Prabhakar sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for introducing me. So if you are looking at the participants, have so all of you have any background of Python? How many of you have any background of Python?
So two persons raised their hands, sir.
Yeah,
Enugala Raju and Chandralekha.
so rest of you don't have any Python experience or not installed on your systems, Python?
Dear participants, let us know whether you have installed Python in your laptop or you have to start now. You can unmute yourself and then answer.
Okay, people have not installed. Anaconda Python download for Windows. So you can see the installer for Windows here. I pasted the link in the chat window. A 900 MB file will download and you can install it. Or for today's session, we will use Google Colab. We can use Google Colab. So download and install Python for next session. Today's session, you can use Google Colab. So I am pasting that link also. all you have to do is use your Gmail ID to log in. If you have Python installed on your system, you can use the Python installed in our system, or else you can use the collab.research Google, which is an online version of Python provided by Google for research. So Google Collaboratory is a version with both CPUs and GPUs. So GPUs is for graphical processing unit for neural networks. CPUs can be used for your normal data and all. For high-end networks, we have GPUs provided by Google Colab, which are free to use. Okay. So for today's session, we will use Google Colab. You can simply type Google Colab in Google, you will get it. Just open the link. I have also shared the link. You can see here, collab.research.google.com. Okay. All of you open Google Colab. Yeah, if you have Python IDE, you can use Python IDE, whatever IDE, or you can use Google Colab, your choice. All right. Shall we start, or we'll wait for 5 minutes for other participants to join?
Sir, you can continue, sir.
Okay. So the session is being recorded, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. Right. All right. So I will be using Google Collaboratory. You can click on File, New Notebook. Click on File and New Notebook. It will open a Jupyter Notebook. A Jupyter Notebook is an IDE for Python. You have a lot of IDEs available for Python, like Spider, Visual Studio, Eclipse. You can use all the existing IDEs, but mostly we use in training is Google for Python is Jupyter Notebook. Once you go to industry, you might also work on PyCharm, which is a production deployment related IDE, which is exclusively for deployment and sending the application into production and all. So PyCharm is an IDE which is also widely used. Since most of your participants don't have a Python version installed, we are using Google Collaboratory. All of you can find the link of Collaboratory in the chat window, collab.research.google. Click on File, and New Notebook. We'll create a new Jupyter Notebook, File and New Notebook. Now, Python is a programming language which is widely used in data science. So, and one more thing is, I will be sharing the notebook and notes to you after the session. So whatever I'm typing after the hashtag is all notes and comments thing, which I will share with you after the session, right? So I would like you to focus on the function and the function syntax, okay? And hashtag afterwards, the notes and all we will share you in terms of a PDF file as well as a IPNB file, which is the format of Jupyter Notebook, file format IPNB file, which you can open in your local machines also. All right. Any doubts, participants? Okay. So Python is an open source programming language widely used in data science and artificial intelligence. So it is a program language which you can use for like any other programming like C, Java and all. Python is also a programming language which is widely used in data science and artificial intelligence. Why Python is preferred is Python is 10 times faster than Java, as the syntax or code is very small. So if you write a function in 1.5 page or 2 pages in Java, you can write it in 10 to 12 lines in Python. So that is why the less amount of code means it also will run faster. So Python is 10 times faster than Java. So that is the reason why people are moving from Java to Python. That is the reason why a lot of people are moving into Python, because it is faster, less syntax oriented, less coding oriented. So that is where Python gained its prominence. All right. So Python is just like any other programming language, like C or Java or any other programming language. It can be used for pure play programming and coding also. So we have full stack Python also, wherein we have both the front end and the back end with a lot of libraries and all. So you can use Python there. So that is how it will work. So if there is any break in my voice or something, please tell me, because it's raining here. So if internet goes off and all, please just put a word so that I can connect using my mobile hotspot or something like that. So all right, participants. All right. Is my voice loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, for any programming language, we need to first study the data structures, which is one of the important things. So once you type if you want to run the cell, you can see here, there is a run here. You can click on this run, or you can use shift plus enter. So for running the cell, click on run button on left, or shift plus enter. Keyboard shortcut is shift plus enter. All right. So let us start. The fundamental data structure of Python is arrays, also called as list. Arrays or lists are the fundamental data structure of Python. The arrays or lists start and end with square brackets, and elements are separated by comma. So arrays or lists start and end with square brackets and elements are separated by comma. Arrays or lists are mutable, mutable or appendable, mutable or appendable. That means you can edit them and have no order, have no order and allow duplicates. So these arrays or lists are the fundamental data structure that start and end with square brackets and elements are separated by commas. Arrays or lists are mutable or appendable, have no order and allow duplicates. They allow duplicates. Now, different types of arrays. I am creating the arrays. Now you can start typing num array is equal to square bracket 23, 45, 56, 19, 100, 34, 56, 80. And to see the output, the print function, print num array. You can see the output, print num array. Similarly, you can also have object array, which is nothing but the character array. In Python, we call them as objects. Either single quotes or double quotes, your choice. So the string or object must be in quotes, single quotes or double quotes. Print object array. You can see the output, the object array. Similarly, you can also have Boolean array. True, false, false, F capital, T capital for true. Print Boolean array. And you can also have a mixed array. Mixed array. Print mixed array. It is prompting. You can use because they have implemented AI here. So you can take the prompt also. Automatic prompting is there. So you can take the prompt. All right. All of you can type once you're done. You can see here. So you focus on this part, the array, the notes part. Anyway, we will share with you. So focus on the highlighted part. Try to create these arrays. Num array, object array, Boolean array, and mixed array. All right. So you can see here, these are the different types of arrays or lists. These are the fundamental data structure. So Python runs on arrays. Even if you give the data in the form of a data table, in the back end, it will break them into arrays or lists. And these arrays or lists are processed. So whenever you do any computing process in Python, the output will be always arrays or lists. All right. All right. Can I move forward? So we'll be focusing on the data structures that are critical to what we say more towards data science and artificial intelligence. All right. So the second data structure, which is very important, is tuples. Tuples. So tuples start and end with parentheses or the round brackets, and elements are separated by comma. Elements are separated by comma. Tuples are immutable or not appendable, no specific order, and allow duplicates. See the AI here, it is automatically giving us the suggestion. Num tuple, see? None tuple is equal to, I'll accept, see? Automation in AI. So let me add some duplicates also so that you can see here. Print num tuple. See, it automatically hit the other tuples also. Object tuple, Boolean tuple. It's round brackets or parentheses. It is round brackets or parentheses. They are immutable. You cannot append them. Once you create a tuple, if you want to append the tuple, you have to convert it into a list and then you will append them. All of you can see, right, how the automatic, I'm not typing, I'm just accepting whatever it is suggesting. This is the part of Gemini AI, which is integrated into Google Colab. You want me to paste these examples in the chart window? Participants, you want me to paste this in the chart window? So I pasted them in the chat window. You can see here. I pasted the list. Now I'm pasting the tuple. So tuples are immutable objects. Then one other important data structure which is used is sets. Sets start and end with curly brackets and elements are separated by commas. Sets do not allow duplicates. So this is one of the important thing in sets. Sets do not allow duplicates. Num sets. Num set is equal to curly brackets. It is automatically creating. Accept. Accept. Shift enter. See, it removed the duplicates. Closely observe 23 and 45. They are duplicates. So it does not allow duplicates. See, 23 and 45 are duplicates, right? In the output, you got only 123 and 120, 145. So I'll paste this in the chat window. If you want, you can take it from there. So you can see here, this is sets. One other important data type which we use is dictionaries. Dictionaries are key value pairs, start and end with curly brackets, so if you are looking at dict 1 is equal to male colon 0, female colon 1, print dict 1. Dictionary. All right. So these are the widely used data structures, but we have other data structures also which are used. Let me just check this one. So you can see the Python various data structures which we have: integer, string, float, boolean. They are the data types, primitive. So you can see here, primitive are your data types like integer, whole number, string, float, boolean. Then non-primitive you have array, list, tuple, dictionary, set. So different types of data structures are there for data science. This is mostly for data science. Okay. And you can see the utilities also here. See here. So list is the most widely used data structure in Python. In fact, the whole NumPy library is designed on working on list or array. So the NumPy library, which is one of the core libraries of Python, is designed to work with exclusively with list or arrays. All right, participants. Any doubts? Can I move forward? Guys, can I move forward? Any doubts?
Yes, dear participants, will you please respond?
In the chat window, you can just say yes or no.
Yes, sir. They answered okay, sir, in chat box.
Yeah. Now, one of the, like I told you, list is the fundamental data structure. So list operations is one of the critical part of Python. Python list methods. Oh, internet is slowing down. Okay. So Python list methods. List or array methods. So when you look at Python list array methods, we have many of these. One, append, which is adds an element to list. So num list or let us say print num list. Print num list, then num list dot append 200. Print num list. Oh, sorry, num array. So I have created in the top num array. See here, the second is the appended list. This is the appended list. The first one is the original list, and you can see by default adds element to end of array or list. All right. Now we can also use insert. You can also use insert. Insert adds an element at a specified location. It adds an element at a specified location. Num array. We will first print the original num array. Print num array. Num array dot extend. So first you have to give the position. Let us say I want it at 5 and I want to insert 350. Print num array. Oh, it takes only one. Okay. So I'm sorry, insert. We are looking at, I'm using the wrong keyword. Sorry. Insert at location 5, 350. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See here, it is 0, sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Python starts from 0. So when you're counting Python elements, it has to start from 0. So here we are inserting element 350 at location 5. Okay, so we are inserting the element at a specified location, the insert method. Okay. Then extend. Extend is where we have two lists. Let's say num1, we have 45, 90, square brackets, 180, 270, like this. Num2 is equal to 10, 20, 30, and 40, and 50. Print num1, print num2, and then we are going to do the extend. So combines two lists or IS. See, num1 and num2 are printed and added num2 to num1. So these are very important list methods we use in data science because we work with large scale data. You need to have an understanding of how to append the lists and all, how to do what we call list operations. We do it on a regular basis. We have to work on these list operations, which is very, very important. Then you have methods like sort, so let us say we have print num2. This is the original num2. Print num2 dot sort reverse is equal to true. Okay. See, it sort reverse the list. By default is ascending order. It is now what you call by default is ascending order, which is smaller to largest. Reverse is equal to true will give you descending order. Reverse is equal to true will give you what you call the reverse order. Then length len num2, or let us say num array 10. Number of elements in an array is 10. Len means length. Length of array or number of elements in a array. All right, guys. Any doubts till now, participants? So we also have the option of editing. So editing like pop. Pop is a method to remove elements from specified location. Say num print num array. So this is our num array. Num array dot pop. So the location number. So let us say I want to remove element number 0, 1, 2, 3, 9, 100. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop 4. That means remove element 100. Print num array. See, element 100, which is element number 4, has been removed. So pop is a function which removes element at specified location. Then we also have, let us say, remove. Print num array dot remove, and then print num array. Oh, we have to specify the element to be removed. So let us say I want to remove 56. See, element 56 is removed. All right. So we have these arrays, sorry, what you call array operations, and you have the, if you want to totally remove, we have clear. If you want to completely remove, we have the clear option, which will clear the list. So num2 dot clear, print num2. So let us say first also we'll print the original list, and then we'll run the. So the original list, see, this is the original list. After clearing, we have the clears the elements from the list. So these are the very popular list operations or list-based operations that we generally do on arrays or lists. All right. Now, one of the important thing you need to understand is Python libraries. Python libraries. That are essential for data science. So when you look at these Python libraries that are essential for data science, they are very, very important libraries are there. The first one is the Pandas library. Pandas is a library for data frame based operations. Data frame or data table is where rows are observations and columns are variables. So a data table, simple data table is what is widely used. When you download data from an SQL database, you will get the data in the form of a table. When you use SQL and all, when you query the database, the output will be a table format, which will be either in a CSV format, comma separated values, or if it is a very large data set, it will be in Parquet file or JSON file if it is for large scale data. Otherwise, you will see the data in the form of a data table in a CSV file. So data frame or data table is one of the frequent data type we deal with. So Pandas is a library for data frame operations. Predefined functions. Predefined functions for import, export data, reshape, resample, plot, date, time, sort, merge or join, etc. are available in this library. So in this library, which is we call it as Pandas library, you have all the predefined functions that are required for thousands of functions are there, which are required for working on data frames. Working on data frames, these Pandas functions are very, very important. Pandas library has all the predefined functions. So if you are looking at Google, if you go to Google and say Pandas, you can see the documentation. So you can see here user guide, documentation, and then you have lot of these functions. See here, IO tools. IO tools means input output tools, indexing, multi-index, merge, join, concatenate, reshaping and pivot tables, text data, missing data, duplicates. So there are a lot of these functions which are available. Chart visualizations, table visualizations, time delta. So you have thousands of functions which are available, predefined. Any guy without any programming knowledge can use these functions for printing, see charts, everything. Every function is predefined. So you can find all these functions in Pandas library. The second important library is matplotlib.pyplot. This is the library for data visualizations like charts, graphs, etc. Also used for adjusting plot, window size, subplots, axis, labels, etc. So if you want to do changes to the plots and all, then we have this matplotlib.pyplot. Then you have the most important library, NumPy, the core library of Python for working with arrays or lists. Arrays or lists, the fundamental data structure of Python. Again, predefined functions for various array-based operations are available. So NumPy is the core library, which is the heart of the Python. You can see a lot of these predefined functions. So if you see here, see NumPy. And it has a lot of these sub-libraries. There are many sub-libraries also of NumPy, which I will talk about. But NumPy is the documentation. So you can see here NumPy fundamentals, broadcasting, copies. So a lot of these functions are available. See here, npy.array. You can create functions using npy.array. And then indexing of the arrays. So you can see a lot of these documentation with examples. So NumPy is the core libraries, a core library of Python, which has all the libraries. Then we have sub-libraries of Python. Sorry, NumPy. Stats models. Sorry, scipy.stats. Scipy.stats is for statistical. Stats models. This is for time series data or IoT data. Internet of Things data is time series data. And scikit-learn or the sklearn, the library for machine learning. All processes, all functions required are available, including the algorithms or the machine learning models. So scikit-learn or sklearn is the core library of Python, which is very, very important for machine learning part. So if you want to use Python for machine learning, we will be working on this scikit-learn or sklearn. And there are other libraries which are also available. Other libraries used in Python are NLTK, Natural Language Processing, which is for text data. TensorFlow, Keras, deep learning image processing, then OpenCV, computer vision, and object detection. So these are very popular predefined libraries which are available, which you can use for various Python related or data science related functions. Yeah, take Riyaz, what is the doubt you have? Yes, Sheikh Riyaz, you have any doubt? Okay, so these are the prominent libraries that are widely used in Python. With a lot of predefined functions. So anybody without any programming knowledge also can use them. So these are predefined functions. All right. Now I will share a very simple data set with you. We can look at some data table based operations. So there is file sharing. I can't share the file here. Okay. Activities, chat. Okay. So I think I'll share it on the WhatsApp. Or I'll share the link. You can download it from there, or what we will do. So I don't think I can share the file here. Let me share it on WhatsApp. Okay. I'm sharing the file from WhatsApp. You can share it with other participants, please. Desktop data sets. Where is data sets?
Okay, sir. Sir, in chat box, I'll put my mail ID, sir.
Yeah. I've sent you the data set.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So participants will get the data set. So whenever you start working on any Python project, we need to import the libraries. The libraries which are need to be imported are import pandas as PD, import numpy as np, import matplotlib dot pyplot as plt, and the fourth line matplotlib inline to see the graph immediately after the cell. So whenever you start any project, you need to import these libraries. Import pandas as PD, numpy as np, and also the fourth line percentage matplotlib inline to see the data graph immediately after the cell. Now all of you create a folder anywhere on your system and save the data file there. All of you create a folder anywhere in your system. There you save the file, the CSV file which you have been sent to you. Store it there. So participants download the data, save it into a folder. The folder can be anywhere on your system. Then for importing the file, import IO percentage CD. I am using double quotes. You need to get the folder path. If you are using Collab, you can upload in the folder here. So you can see here, I have uploaded. Click on the folder icon on the left side. You'll get a folder thing, and then you can copy the path. Oh, sorry. I'm using Google Colab now. All right. So how many of you are using your native system? So if you're using Google Colab, click on the folder icon left side, then upload the file. And then car sales is equal to pd dot read underscore CSV. then the path. Copy the path, double quotes, control V. Okay. So if you are importing from your native system or if you are using your local Python, first you copy the data into a folder, get the folder path, then import IO %CD, the folder path. If you are using Google Colab, left side there is a folder, click on the folder, upload the data file, and once it is uploaded, you can click on the three dots and it will give you the copy path. So anybody has any problem in importing the data, ping me on chat.
Riaz, sir, do you have any doubts? You can unmute yourself and then ask.
Okay. So if you are looking at the Python function syntax, library name dot the function name followed by parenthesis. Library name dot function name followed by parenthesis. Like here, pd dot read underscore CSV. PD is library pandas library and read underscore CSV is predefined function. And every function in Python must have parentheses or the round brackets. The second method is data frame name dot function name. Take for example, car sales dot info. Data frame name is car sales, which I have assigned on top, and info is a predefined function. So you can do library name dot function name or data frame name dot function name. Like here, I'm using data frame name dot function name. Which is car sales dot info. All right, all of you got this? So you can see here, info is giving you comprehensive understanding of the data. So it is saying data structure is data frame, which is rows are observations and columns are variables. Then number of rows 1436, number of columns is 13. And it is giving you individual variable data type int 64, float 64, and object. And if you have date, it will be date time 64 nanoseconds. And if any variable has non-null count less than 1436, that variable has missing value or NS. So the info function is giving you a lot of information. The data structure is data frame, number of rows and number of columns, individual variables, data types, int 64, float 64, object. If there is date time, it will be date time 64 nanoseconds. And if any variable has non-null count less than 1436, that variable has missing values or also called as NS. All right. Anybody could not import the data? All right, guys. All right, all of you got this? Any doubts, participants? So I'm saving the file both as PDF as well as IPNB, and I'm mailing it. Let me name the file. All right, I have shared the files for the first session. And
Okay, sir, I'll share them.
share with them, and we'll meet in tomorrow's session.
Yes, dear participants, you can install Python, Anaconda Python, which sir has shared you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. What is the doubt you have?
If you have any doubts, you can ask, sir. Or else we will wind up the session for today.